And your big audacious goal this Christmas is... Welcome to the Tiffany Mika podcast. What we do here is build the strength and courage in you to accomplish your big dreams and goals in your sport. No longer will you feel limited. You won't feel you're not good enough. You won't question whether you will make it. Those doubts will disappear because you will have the competitive edge over your opponents and leave them in your wake. And the bonus is others will notice. Listen up and take notes because I will show you exactly how to do it. Hey there, this is Tiff from the Tiffany Mika podcast show and welcome to today's episode. Yep, today what I'm going to be doing is I want to ask you about your big audacious goal for this Christmas. And why am I asking you this? Why do I want to know what your big audacious goal is? Because I want you to do something different. And I want you to be thinking about something and do something that you wouldn't normally do. Something that you'd really like to do, but that you haven't done yet. And something that you just haven't had the time to do and you'd really love to do it. And why am I asking you this? Because this is all about our big audacious goal for this Christmas. It's not about next year, nothing to do with that. It's something that we're going to do this holiday season. And the reason that I'm asking you this is because last week there was these 4 guys at one of the golf courses that I work at, and they were playing golf for cancer to help donate money towards cancer. They were doing some fundraising. And their goal that day was to play 72 holes in one day. So that's 4 rounds of golf of 18 holes. And they teed off at like 10 to 6 in the morning. And when I left that golf course that day, because I'd been there not long after actually they teed off, because I started work at 7, started teaching then. When I left at 6:30 p.m. that evening, they still had another 9 holes to play. And what they did was that they did the first, I don't know what their plan was initially, but the first 18 holes they actually walked it, and then they decided, and it's a 9-hole golf course, so they'd have to play that, obviously a number of times. And then what they did after the 18 holes, then they decided that they'd play in cuts because they thought that that would be just so much quicker. And I thought, yeah, wow. That's pretty cool. That really made me think about things that I haven't done for such a long time. I haven't done those crazy things and gone all out in one day to do an activity. And I've got these 3 words that I live by: energy, adventure, and passion. And I thought, I'm not doing anything really that adventurous right now. The most adventure that I'm having at the moment is teaching golf, playing a bit of golf, and and building the Reach Your Potential with Tiff and the Get Focused program and launching the book and all of that sort of stuff. And I thought, I haven't stepped out of the norm of what I am doing at the moment, especially to build things, for quite some time. And the last time that I remember doing something, out of the norm like that, I went on this walk. It was like a 35-kilometer walk. I'm not sure what that is in miles. You'd have to do the math. But it was also a fundraising event, and it took us 8 hours to do this walk. And I thought, wow, this is really cool. I really enjoyed that. And then I was going to do, all these great things each month. And you know what? I haven't done them. I was reading this great book a while ago. It was The Way of the Seal, I think it was called. Fantastic book. Absolutely fantastic. And And Mark Devine, that's it. Mark Devine was the author, and he said in that to do, you know, some weigh out things like each month. And I thought, yeah, I'm going to do that. And I thought, oh, I haven't been doing that. I haven't applied myself to do that because I've just been so heavily focused in work mode, and I haven't come up for air to play, right? Because that's what we do. Especially high achievers, what we do, high performers, we get stuck into things and we keep working and working and working and keep working on accomplishing our goals. Sometimes we don't come up for air, right? So what I want you to do is I want you to come up for air, and I want you to set a big, audacious goal. And I want you to do something to the extreme. So I want you to be thinking about what can you do that would be to the extreme. And it doesn't have to be something completely different and you've never done it before. It could be something that you absolutely love to do. Like these guys love playing golf. And so that was their thing. But what I want you to be thinking about is how can you do it for the extreme? You might want to play your sport all day long. And just play it. Not train for it, just play it. Or, you know, you might want to do something completely different. Something that's been in the back of your mind for quite some time. And I thought, well, okay, for me, okay, this is what I'm going to put it out there and I'll report back to you. But my goal for this Christmas season is to play, because I'm not playing much golf at the moment, because I've had an injury, but I want to play golf. I want to play sport. I'm missing it so much. I did have a hit the other day. I loved it. Hit the ball fantastic, want to get out there and do more. So I thought, okay, the goal for this Christmas season is to play as many holes as I can from 6 in the morning to 6 in the evening. Walking, not going in a cart, walking. So that's my goal. But I'm only sharing that with you because I'm putting myself on notice to you. I'm making me accountable to you because I've got to report back to you when I've done that, okay? So I'm going to do that before the 1st of January. Now, I've got to find time to fit that in, haven't I? But what about you? It's your turn. So what I want you to be thinking about is, okay, Tiff's going to go and do something like that in a sport that she absolutely loves. What can I do? Have a think. You might need a little bit of time to get back to me on that one anyway, but I'm going to put it out there. So the question I'm asking you is, what is your big audacious goal for this Christmas? And what I want you to do is, when you have established what it is, I want you to share with me, wherever you hear this episode, about what your big audacious goal is going to be for this Christmas. And I look forward to hearing it. Okay, now coming up in the next episode, I'll just share with you quickly, we are going to be looking at how to manage yourself throughout Christmas and New Year. So we're setting our big audacious goal, something that we want to do, and the next episode, which will be coming up very, very soon, we will be discussing how to manage yourself over Christmas, because it's so easy to get out of control from that. So, setting the big audacious goal for this Christmas, share with me what it is. I want to hear from you. You can even share it in the comments section. Send me an email, tiff@tiffany-mika.com. Love to hear from you, and I want you to dream big, believe in you, and absolutely go after your dreams. Talk soon. Bye for now. Thanks for listening to today's episode. If you haven't yet downloaded the #1 deadly mistake athletes make sure you go to tiffany-mika.com and download the #1 deadly mistake athletes make. Share with me what you like best about what you heard in the comments section wherever you hear this episode. Share with your friends that you know that would benefit from these episodes, and please leave a 5-star review wherever you hear these episodes. I would really appreciate it. Dream big, believe in you, go after your dreams. Have an absolutely awesome day.